Nobody would have thought that I would be the one. Rhyner, sports talk. Baseball, 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 baseball.
Oh, with the big mic. Oh, okay. All right, yeah. Okay, now I get it.
We got a lightning strike, boys. What happened over there, Grego? We had a little lightning strike right outside the window.
All right. Here's a tip for all these Americano League teams.
Wait, you said tip?
Yeah, tip.
Okay.
With a P.
Keep jamming.
The ticket, colon, nothing but a big Gen X jerk-off sale.
This is a cool night or what?
Although somebody would hear that and go, bullshit.
I'm back, bitches.
And we're back with another episode of Your Dark Companion. Warmest greetings to one and all. We are here inside the nurturing biosphere of the mothership. I would be Mike Rhyner. We have Shoopy over there. We have Yvonne at the helm today. Going to break him in hard. We're expecting nothing less than perfection out of you today. You understand that?
You hear us? Oh, you're already speaking.
Yeah.
That's strike one.
Oh.
Yeah. See?
Is your mic on?
I thought you guys said he knew what to do.
Strike
Show
two.
Sucks.
Yes.
Yeah. We might as well forget the whole thing. Becca is here. I am here, and look who else is here. It is one of our favorite guys in this whole wide Your Dark Companion world. I believe this is his third swim through here, which puts him into the lead.
Gosh, I love being here. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm very, very good. Very, very good. I'm looking forward to another big day with you.
I'm excited to be here.
I'm not-
Anytime they ask, I'm like, yeah. You don't even have to ask. I'm like, yes, of course I'm going to be here. Yes.
That's awesome. Can you believe that?
It's pretty
Can you guys
awesome,
believe
Shoopy.
that? I mean, this is a major television star here.
I know.
Yeah, that's
You are.
It's not inaccurate.
it is though. It's inaccurate though, you know.
At least
All
more
right,
than Kyle
maybe-
Roberts.
Who?
Right?
Kyle, my boy Kyle Roberts.
I love him.
God, I love Kyle. That's my boy. Where's the camera? Which one is it? That one? I love Kyle Roberts so very much.
He's a good man.
He seriously is.
I
What
think.
about Pete?
Who? Pete. Oh,
the
yeah.
weather overlord.
Yeah, I've seen that guy around. He's all right.
Yeah.
No.
Does he talk to you much about his baseball career?
Yeah, you know what? We've talked that story before. It's very interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
He's more quiet about it than I'd like him to be. Maybe he thinks I don't care. I don't know. I do care. I do.
When
It's really cool.
when I was at the ticket and you guys were down in Victory, he came over between I guess before the 6 o'clock. And we got into his baseball scene.
Yeah.
When he was in the Twins organization with him.
Yeah.
And he was, as I recall, pretty effusive about it.
Yeah.
He
Couldn't get him to shut up about it back then.
Is that right?
He's maybe calmed down a little now that he's the weather god, but that used to be his big calling card. Was like, hey, I used to play in the minor leagues.
That's pretty sweet, though, man.
Hey, it's better than any of us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I played Little League.
I did too.
That count? Nah, it doesn't count.
Not like that.
Not to Pete.
No. I love giving anyone that ever takes any joke I make toward Pete, like, seriously. It's all a joke because I love him like a brother. Otherwise, if I didn't like the guy, I wouldn't joke about him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Some people take those jokes and jabs as like, man, he must really not like that guy. And I don't. But these are just jokes.
Yeah, I mean, nobody needs to know about that. And you're very safe saying that here.
And this isn't live either, so we'll just cut it out later.
Right, yeah.
Right. I love
All
the
right,
guy.
give us a
Love him.
scouting report on Chris.
Chris Lawrence?
Yeah.
Love Chris Lawrence. I love everybody I work with. Yeah, and this isn't just PR
It shows.
stuff.
It shows.
I really do. Because I've worked at other stations, which will not be named, and there have been some select people who will not be named. Lame, I know. But you run into some egos in this business.
Yes, you do.
And I at WFAA have not run into any of those problems, and I love every single person there. Tomorrow will be my 8-year anniversary there, and there's a reason for that. I love it there. I really do. It's like home.
Man,
Pretty awesome.
Can you imagine going into a job you can't imagine that?
No,
can you?
this thing sucks.
Nobody else in this room can imagine going into a place to work that they like
Hate
and
being
enjoy.
here.
You know what I mean?
Have to wear shorts.
yeah,
Don't have to wear shoes.
that's
Awful
right.
in here.
We make him do all that stuff. He
Yeah.
can't wear shoes, and he's got to wear shorts. So, Cynthia, too, you like her?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Why'd you say her name like that?
Isaguirre.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, she's extremely sweet. Yeah.
You guys have a good
Isaguirre.
crew, man.
I've been practicing on it. No, Isaguirre. Yeah, we really do, man. It's great weather team, great news team, great manager. It's all great. I think everyone wants some. I got nothing, man. I love it.
Yeah, we want the drama, Jesse.
If you existed in the different cities that I've worked in, we'll have a great conversation about some of that. But everyone here is awesome.
All right, now, what was your path to Channel 8? I know we probably talked about
No,
this
yeah.
before, but let's go over it again.
Oh, dude. So when I first started in TV news, I made a humongous mistake, which was when I had one semester of college left, and I was going to Ball State University in Muncie, Indiana. And all of a sudden, the sister station of a station that I interned for, Wish TV in Indianapolis, they had a sister station in Lafayette, which is home of Purdue University, 2 hours away from where I went to school. They said, hey, there's a weekend job that they're going to add. We really want you to do it. I was like, I've got another semester of school left. And they're like, well, maybe you could just do it part-time. And I said, let me look into it. So I talked to the news director there. He wanted me to do it full-time. And I, for some reason, said yes. So my last semester of college, I worked 5 days a week, 9 hours a day, and went a full semester of college. And I had to drive 2 hours one way. I would do my college courses in the morning, drive 2 hours if you know about small market news pay is low.
Yeah.
Like really, really low. So I was
Not
driving.
that WFA money.
No, dude. Not even close, baby. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's close. 4 hours a day driving. So I did that and eventually moved over there. Then I went to Fort Wayne, Indiana, which I loved Fort Wayne. Then I went to Kansas City. God bless Kansas City. One of the only other cities I'd ever live in. I love that place.
You know, people tell me Kansas City is really cool.
Kansas City is the best.
It is the best.
It is the best.
It is such a cool city. I was there when the Rangers won the World Series. Or not the Rangers.
the Kansas City Royals. Me too.
Now we're in Texas. Yeah, and here. Yes, it was the best.
So you're the World Series magnet, huh?
That's exactly what I am. So if any other markets want a World Series win, who's next?
Ooh. LA?
You think Dodgers got it?
Oh, I don't know. I'm so bummed out over the whole thing. It's not even funny.
You're not
It's
excited
kind of-
about Dodgers Yankees?
Yeah,
Shippy?
woo.
Well, no, I'm not. Because look, when I was a kid, just getting into baseball, every single year, one or the other was in the World Series, and sometimes they were both there. And I've had all the Dodgers and Yankees, or Dodgers versus Yankees in the World Series that I really care to have. And I'm really, really bummed about this. So what am I going to do about it? I'm going to watch like everybody else.
It's the least you could do.
Yeah.
Is watch.
Yeah, I got to watch.
Yeah.
It's the World Series.
I know. I've loved baseball since I was a kid. It's the only sport I played when I was a kid, and I've enjoyed it. And I wish I were as attentive to it as I should be. Mm-hmm. But I just after the Royals won the World Series, I get involved. I really get invested in playoff baseball. I should be more invested in regular season stuff.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
on me though. That's on
People
me.
tell me that Kansas City is the kind of place, though, that I need to go and hang out for a weekend in because it's got a lot of cool areas, and nobody seems to know about this, you know?
It's electric. The Paris of the Plains, as they say. As I say. Who calls it that? Have you ever heard that before? Did I make that up? Is that a thing? Maybe I made that.
Don't
up.
think I've heard that.
It's called the Paris of the Plains.
Okay.
And it's like a sneaky city though. So it's one of those where you're just like, oh, Kansas, like farmland, wheat, that's it. And then you're like, Kansas City. And Kansas City is so much fun. If I could not live in DFW, I would live in Kansas City again.
Yeah. So that's the only other place I could imagine
Same.
going.
I would only live in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Another city they tell me about is Memphis.
I've never been to Memphis.
I'm out on Memphis.
No.
Why? Why don't you like Memphis?
I don't know. It's just really cruddy.
Really what?
It's cruddy. It's cruddy.
Cruddy?
It's not pretty. It's plain Jane. There's nothing fun happening. Well, I don't know. I don't like Memphis. I don't like it. I know
Okay,
there's an
well,
area
I mean,
of music, but outside of that, there's nothing.
People have always told me about that. I don't have any.
See, she
Any
said
kind
I
of
did it
first-hand
perfect. I
data.
described this perfectly.
There's
What's
a
that?
pyramid.
She
Bass
just
Pro
told
Shop.
me I described it perfectly.
Oh, is that where
You're
that
not
is?
Okay,
in the
well,
main area. There's
yeah.
it's not
Or it's like a Bella is one of the two.
you want to be in. No.
Interesting.
No.
I don't know anything about it.
Nope, Kansas City is it. Like
Yeah.
and it's 8 hours from everything.
That does feel right.
Literally, Chicago's 8 hours, Indianapolis is 8 hours, Dallas is 8 hours, Denver's 8 hours.
Oh, that's true. I never
It's
thought
one
of
of
it
the
that way.
it's one of the easiest airports in America, and it goes everywhere one way.
Yep.
It's great.
New York City's 8 hours somehow.
I mean,
Los
by-
Angeles is 8.
Yeah.
It's just weird. It's like
It's
a
all
portal.
8 hours.
Yeah, in Kansas City, they've also mastered the time warp.
Yeah. You can get to Beijing from Kansas City in 8 hours.
You know, my
Just
only,
driving.
my actual only complaint about Kansas City is how far away the football team, baseball team, and the soccer stadium is, because it's all outside of Kansas City, and you have to. I mean, you have to drive, and there's nothing around, so you better eat before you get there.
That's true. Right off I-70. Yep.
The speedway's nice though.
I seem to have heard something recently about the Royals making noise for a new stadium.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got
Ballpark.
denied.
Oh,
They
did
were-
it really?
Yes, they were going to move it to downtown. So you know the north side of Kansas City where it's kind of industrial, but you can knock some of that stuff down. They're going to move it there, and they got denied for it. So the city and the people around were like, "No, we don't want it." And I was just like, "But it would be so much nicer, and it's right by Power and Light."
Yeah. Well, they have the Sprint Center, or I don't know if it's called the Sprint Center anymore down there.
I think it's still.
They've been trying to get a basketball team there forever.
Yeah.
Or a hockey team.
They
even.
talked about moving the Oklahoma City Thunder there when they originally were coming
Man.
from
Seattle.
this Seattle.
Yeah.
They need it.
I love Kansas City.
Me
if you
too.
can't tell.
Yeah, people tell me it's a really cool place,
You got to go.
and I should go. Maybe one day
Kaufman is
I
one
will.
of my all-time favorite stadiums.
You could do a remote there one day. Right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be
Would love
fun.
that.
We'd bring you along.
Go, I would listen. No, I don't need any excuse to go to Kansas City again. It's been a while. I haven't been in a while, so
Hey, you want to come with us?
absolutely.
Let's go.
I will drop.
We can
everything.
show them around.
Let's do that.
Let's head out now.
That'd be so much fun.
All right.
No?
Yeah, let's go down.
You guys
Yeah.
you ready?
I'll rent a bus.
Let me
There you
call
go.
in sick to work real quick.
Dear
But I
Pete,
can't
have
imagine Royals
diarrhea.
baseball anywhere other than Kaufman.
Well, I think we need to go like in May because we know we won't hit any snow because opening day will have snow sometimes.
Yeah.
I think we were there in 2015 and it snowed on opening day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've
And
heard, what, the summers are just really hot too.
yeah,
right?
the summers are miserable.
and we can't relate to that here.
No, not at
No.
all. But
Not
it's a
in
different
Texas.
kind of like miserable.
Well, I was going to say, that just reminded me of, do you remember the player Ichiro Suzuki, Jesse?
Bless you. No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Ichiro?
No, I don't. I don't.
From the, Are you being serious?
Seattle?
Seattle Mariners, like lefty
See,
Japanese.
this is where I get
Like
embarrassed.
one of the wasn't he the first Japanese?
No.
Well,
okay.
one of the,
We have
the first
pictures.
really good one.
Yeah, who was the pitcher? Last name?
Hideo Nomo.
Nomo.
Yeah. But I was going to say, but Ichiro, throughout his years in baseball, he made the All-Star team many times. And, you know, as his career went along, he started learning more and more English. And he's got a favorite American expression relating to Kansas City. So let's see if this works. Gosh darn it. Hold
Is he
on.
gonna hate on Kansas City?
No,
hope
well,
not.
kind of.
On Whitey's.
What is your favorite American expression?
August in Kansas City, it's hotter than 2 rats in a fucking wolf sock.
Oh no!
That's my favorite. I have a bad teammate.
I want to know what he said about Texas.
Oh
man. Yeah.
No, what did he say?
So the actual phrase is August in Kansas City is hotter than 2 rats effing in a wool sock. But he kind of misstated it, but it's still one of the greatest things ever. Yeah.
That's funny.
Ichiro?
Yeah, with Bob Costas interviewing him.
Wow.
Bob Costas did not expect that to be his
he might
favorite.
have had an idea, but hearing him say that was pretty magical.
You know, as long as Ichiro was around, I have no feel for what kind of guy he was.
Yeah.
No feel for his personality,
awesome.
what he's like, or anything like that. But
It's very quiet.
Yeah, sounds like he was a pretty funny guy, though.
Yeah, sounds like it, doesn't it?
This kind of sneaky humor of just, generally pretty quiet, but then something like that, you give him the opportunity and funny as hell.
The guys that I knew that played for the Mariners all loved him. They thought he was great, and they thought it was hilarious.
You know, one picture. This is a random story. One picture that used to be funny, especially to my dad, was Jose Lima.
Oh hell yeah, Lima time.
So this is a random thing. But my dad, when I was a kid, worked at Long John Silver's in Houston, and Jose Lima
What part of
stopped
Houston?
by. Where he worked, I'm not sure. I can't remember. I lived in Spring, so it was close. Jose Lima came into Long John Silver's one time when my dad was there. My dad was, very, very excited. And so I have a Jose Lima signed baseball. He's got a picture with him, and he's always been, that's all I got. That's all I got. That's it.
That's awesome.
Because you hear about these funny baseball players. He used to tell me how much he loved him. And then one day, randomly, he shows up at a Long John Silver's in Houston.
Did your dad give him some extra crispy bits?
Dude, of course.
Hell
that's
yeah.
that's
I love those.
if you know, you know.
Oh yeah.
If you know, you know.
So your dad recognized him and everything?
Oh yeah, my dad loved Jose Lima. We were Astros fans growing up, and we used to go to Astros games together.
Tisk.
Back in I know. I know. Sorry, Rangers fans, but back when they had the Astrodome, yep. And then there was always the opportunity for kids to run around the bases after the game, and I just so many great memories. But he loved Jose Lima, and out of all the baseball players, to walk into a random Long John Silver's, it's Jose Lima one day. So there you go.
I would like to know where your baseball loyalty lies now, sir.
Let me just mention that the Junior Rangers also every Sunday get to run the bases.
Oh, sweet.
Also, Jose Lima's dead.
That's it. Here we go again.
Way to go, Jesse.
Here we go again.
Way to go, Jesse. Way to go, Shoopy.
He's the one that brought him up.
What a
but
jerk.
you brought the room down.
No.
This is exactly.
I'm just stating facts.
I could have done without knowing that.
I'm the fact checker of this show.
This is what happened last time, and you clipped it, and you did this to me again. Talks about my dead dogs, my dead mother, and now you're talking about my dad's favorite pitcher who is dead.
Yeah.
And he brought
Way to
his
go,
dog
Shoopy.
in to sit on your lap and love on you and make you miss your dogs again.
That's what he brought his dog in and said, "Oh, you want a dog? Huh?
Yeah.
You want a dog?
Remember
you don't
when you
have
had
any."
one?
Is your mom around the corner
Probably could be.
Probably.
Yeah.
waiting to give me a hug and say, "Oh,
Yeah.
you miss your mom?" Shoopy,
I'm
can call her.
sorry for
Dude.
him, Jesse.
I thought we were past all of this.
Well, we're not.
Well, golly.
All right,
here
I
to-
promise. Next time you're on the show, next time you come in here, he won't be here.
Who's gonna do drops?
We're all,
It
we're all
won't be
be
me.
behind a chain link fence like those shows in like 80s movies, you know, with concerts and stuff. So you can't throw beer bottles at me or anything.
Oh my.
Or he'll be standing on the front porch, knocking on the door. We
Yeah.
won't let him
You'll
in.
just hear me knocking on this window right here. Shoopy, I'm here. I know I hear Jesse.
Tell him someone died.
Yeah.
I don't care who you tell him.
Who else did he love?
Yeah.
All right,
This is
now,
already out of hand,
I've
boys.
been watching
You're welcome.
you with interest on TV.
Yeah.
Because you've been telling us what's going on with this crazy weather patterns we're having.
Yeah.
You know, we're in late October now.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're in late October now, and
Yeah.
it is well past time for things to start cooling down, and things are not noticeably cooling down.
No, today will likely tie a record high that's over 50 years old. or beat it. Looking ahead, the next 7 to 10 days look warmer than normal, even getting into early November. And one of the most interesting stats that I've seen, and viewers forgive me because I think maybe I'm the only one that finds this stuff interesting. Listeners,
We have both.
we've only had 2 Octobers that have had 0 measurable rain in North Texas. And this could be the 3rd. And it's interesting because October is typically our 2nd wettest month.
It's so wet.
It's so wet. It's very wet.
Moist.
It is. Very moist.
What?
This has not been a moist October.
No, it hasn't.
Very dry. No dampness. Just
No.
dry.
We need a moist October.
We do.
It's awful.
It's, you know, sorry.
Why'd you laugh?
You know, sometimes I think of things, and this happens to me on TV a lot. I think of something, and I'm ready to go. Like, I want to say it.
Like you have to read a temperature of 69 and you're trying not to giggle.
Can't do that. I got in trouble for that, probably. Maybe.
Yeah.
You know, used to say nice. Can't do that anymore.
Aw.
But
They took that away from you?
well, maybe. But, you know, I think of these jokes sometimes, and I want to say them. But at the end of the day, I'm just a weather guy. And I'm on the local news. I can't say things.
Well, you know what you can
have to-
do?
Tell the weather.
We can't say them.
There's things I
Say
can't
things
say.
on the news.
Yeah, there's just things I can't say. But I had a good one.
Well, same
You have
here.
to stay in your lane.
I do. Yeah, I don't want to go. Yeah, there's a line you really just shouldn't cross. But
We
I like to
demand-
tiptoe
we
up to
demand
it.
line stepping Jesse.
I like to tiptoe. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that you informed us that they show porn in the middle of the day.
Yeah. Well, on
soap
the
operas.
so this is a good time. So, have you ever seen a soap opera lately? Like, you ever catch it's on TV?
No, I haven't seen a soap opera in a really long time.
Either I'm looking at the TV at the wrong time, or it has completely become something that it didn't. It's not the guiding light my mom used to watch, right? So we should play. So this was a voicemail that we got when I worked in Kansas City. We interrupted programming for something, and I guess it was a space shuttle launch. It's been years. I don't remember. You never interrupt programming that people want to watch. And I was trying to think, why is this woman so upset? She's really mad, right? That we cut into her soap opera. And based on what they just said, I think I understand why. Do you know?
I'd like to know why you're preempting my soap operas for something stupid like the middle chase on Friday and now the stupid space shuttle today. I would appreciate if you keep the soap operas on, you fucking son of a bitch!
Boy, she's pissed.
She was not happy.
Woo! Golly, she was mad.
The space shuttle, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Becca's about to start yelling at you now.
Not the space shuttle.
Space shuttle.
Dare you bring space in here?
We hate space.
But people get upset.
Yeah, they do. They do when their stories get interrupted.
Yeah. I feel like I was going to tell you another story about interrupting programming. It'll come to me.
We got
It
you.
was a good one. I just can't remember what it was.
Well, I would think somebody like that, if their story is going to get interrupted by anything,
Yeah.
it's probably best for it to be interrupted by weather or something. Wouldn't you
Yeah,
say?
I think so. We listen. Nobody wants to cut in less than us. Like, I promise. Some people think it's like, oh well, we just like to do it, no, that's not true. So yeah, we'll cut in for like dangerous, severe weather, but or things that are breaking news. Like apparently at this, I don't remember this particular one. I just remember the voicemail. So we're not doing it for fun. It's not exciting for us to get yelled at and called names or get threatened.
So you guys have really good chemistry down there at Channel 8, don't you?
I think it's because everyone gets along.
Yeah.
Like in real life, it's hard to fake. If male anchor or female, whoever it is, or two people hate each other, and they have to go on TV and act like they like each other. I think people see through it pretty well.
Like me and Shoopy.
Yeah.
Well, you two do a
Me
good
and
job.
anybody.
Yeah, you do a good job. Everyone seems to get along really well, and it shows.
It shows.
Nice.
That's important, man.
Yeah.
That's really, really important because if you are attuned to that kind of thing, as I am, you can always tell when it's not what it should be.
Yeah. No, you're totally right. So when I was in college practicing on the green screen in one of my broadcast classes, my professor, who was a former broadcaster, said like any emotion or any way you feel about something is completely magnified through the TV and your microphone. So if you're having a bad day, no matter how much you try to hide it, people are going to tell. They can tell. And I never believed it, but there have been times where I've had some bad days and like I thought, oh man, I sold that. Then I'll get like a tweet like, you doing all right? I'm like, dang, you really could tell? Like, that's amazing. It's sweet, but yeah. Well, the chemistry point, you can tell.
Yes, you can. And it's very, very important when you're doing something like broadcasting or like what we used to do. I've always thought that the thing that made the ticket what it was the fact that we had great chemistry together. And that ran all throughout the on-air staff, pretty much all throughout the station, when you say Shoopy.
Absolutely.
And that's one of the things that really helped us along and got us to where we got. It's very, very important when you do anything as a collective group to have that.
You want to feel like you're listening in on a conversation at the bar, locker room, whatever stuff, where it's just, I want to hang out with these people. Because you are spending this however much amount of time each day with you or people from the ticket or your dark companion or whatever, where it's like, I want to like these people.
Yeah.
So I want to like you, Jesse.
Yeah, and I want to like you, but
good luck.
Things have happened. You've said some stuff, you know?
Yeah, so you try to develop chemistry, and I the fact that I hate all these people kind of flies in the face of that idea.
I knew it, Michael. I knew it.
You do surround yourself with some bad people. I will tell you. Everyone I've met here has just been...
Wow.
Yeah, well,
What a jerk.
They're just terrible.
I've been over here being so nice to you, and you say you hate me?
I don't think I hate you. You know, mildly dislike is all it is.
Fair.
Look, we're joking. We're joking. That's not true.
We're having fun.
No,
I'm joking.
joking. I'm joking too.
That's what we were
y'all.
saying earlier.
I like you all on most days.
See?
So were you always into the weather thing, or did you want to be a news guy?
No, always weather. Since I was very little and lived in Houston, it's all I ever talked about since I was a kid. It's all I ever wanted to do was be a meteorologist. So I got made fun of in school a lot because they're like, that's silly, you know. Why would you want to do that? It's like, that's all I thought about. Would read books, would go to the library, because back then, you had to go to the library to get information, get weather books, read them. And it's all I've been fascinated with.
So this is something you've been into for eons.
Eons and eons. Got really interested in storm chasing after Twister came out back in the 90s. And that stuck with me. And funny enough, I never thought I would be a broadcaster. I wanted to do research. But then I just tried broadcasting once and I liked it. It was fun.
Man, you're a natural.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I think what I tell people, I get this question a lot from younger folks in trying to get into news or broadcasting is they're like, what can I do to like make this better? And my number one tip is always just be authentic. Do not try to be something you're not. Don't put on a voice. Don't put on a cadence. Don't speak in a way that you don't speak. Just talk like you talk.
Yeah.
Like if
be
you
yourself.
and I be yourself. People, that's what people want. Nobody wants you going up there sounding like the NOAA robot. You know, when you get a warning and it's like, the National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for... Don't do that.
Thank you.
And there are broadcasters that do it. And to me, personally, I just be yourself.
Could you do that for Halloween for me? I think that should be your whole Halloween bit.
the NOAA weather radio?
Yeah.
I could do that.
Get you a costume and everything.
I could totally do that.
That'd be hilarious.
I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
That's a
Jesse
great idea.
Hawilla, the PSA tornado watch.
Just go through the
system.
same info again over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I may know the answer to this, but have you been on any good storm chasing episodes here lately?
Yeah, I go every year in April for I take time off work. I take 2 weeks off, and I'm excited because we're already planning the next one because it's kind of coming up.
Can you really plan?
No, that's a great question because that's a problem because we all have jobs that require you to take time off, which requires notice. You can only predict the weather so far out, so we just go with the best odds, right? So we say, well, mid to late April, let's try to find 2 weeks that we can all just take off. And we take those 2 weeks off, hoping that we get lucky.
How many in this group?
So I'll just say, my bad. Hello. Me, my best friend Mickey, my best friend Jordan, Sam, and Blake. So 5 of us total.
Are they all here, local, or?
One in Phoenix, one in Dayton, Ohio, one in Indianapolis, and one in Jacksonville, Florida. We all went to college together, but then we dispersed. So we all meet up here just because this would be the place to do it. So they stay with me for 2 weeks.
So y'all didn't go over to Jacksonville, Florida's house a couple weeks ago to hurricane sit?
I wish we could, because I really want to do that one day, but then intercept a hurricane. But it's also just cool to have your best friends come over and you get to spend 2 weeks with them. We'll drive wherever there's severe weather. So if there's severe weather in Iowa, we'll make the big haul and drive there. But otherwise we just hang out. And I love that. Play Mario Party, go around Dallas, just do whatever.
Do you ever go storm chasing by yourself when we get a big dust up coming through here?
Yeah, I do. And I've taken my wife with me a few times. And
for children.
Now that now with kids I can't do it, obviously. But
way to go, Ashley.
You know what? I'm trying to watch out for Jesse here.
Thank you for that. Thanks for that reminder. But yeah, no, we will. If it's like a 3 or 4 hour quick day trip, we'll go do it. It's a fun time being in front of a tornado. And can you imagine a better time? Getting pummeled with grapefruit-sized hail.
It would be pretty exciting. I don't know if I have quite the stomach for that fight, but I could see where if you're wired that way, it would be very exciting.
Your dark companion on the road. We'll do that next year.
We're gonna go storm chasing?
Yeah, dude, why not?
Let's do it.
Let's rent a van and just do it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about this, but
we can do a mobile
I
broadcast.
have no children, so I guess let's go.
Oh, she doesn't have children. Way to go, Jesse.
Oh no. All right, thank you for that.
Yeah, see, Jesse, you brought that up again. She's very sensitive about that.
It's a sort.
I just enjoy this camaraderie that we have going on.
We got something here.
It's quite entertaining.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The bullshit going back and forth between everybody.
Mm-hmm. But so what trauma do you have, Mike?
What trauma where do you want to start?
Let's talk about your trauma.
Yeah. Where do you want to start?
Wherever we can. What can we make fun of the most?
Yeah.
Really stab deep.
Yeah.
Just grab one.
Yeah.
Grade school.
Oh God, the worst.
Him being a nerd, having bad hair.
Yes.
Hey, slow down over there. She's like, hold on a second. He was a nerd. He had terrible hair.
Yeah.
You see this, Jesse?
Is that you?
That's you.
Yeah, that's me.
Look at
that. That is me, and that happened. That picture was taken on what is no doubt the best hair day of my life.
Let's see that again. So I guess I could have gotten up. I didn't want to move.
Look at it.
That's sharp.
It's all squared away. It's laying down. It's kind of straight. Normally, it's very wavy and very curly. And back in the day when my hair would do this, I had a big fro. And look at it there. That was the one day in my life, and I don't know how this happened, but I got it under control.
This looks good,
and that resulted.
It's funny how this looks like a toupee, doesn't it? It does. Now, I believe you that this is your hair, but this very much does not look real.
I mean,
But I swear it's not.
If he really wanted to take a good picture that day, he might have.
We have questions.
Did you straighten it?
Yes, I did.
Really?
How?
But I always
Did you use the iron?
I was always trying to put stuff on it to straighten it, like dippity doo,
Yes,
dip,
okay.
and
Dippity doo.
all that stuff, And it never worked. But I can't remember what happened. But somebody did something to it. My mother or my sister or somebody did something to it, and that was the end game. And that was that was probably the greatest day of my high school life.
We've got to find a way to recreate that with your current hair.
I think we have to get him a toupee now, though.
Yeah.
Now he's got great hair.
He's got great hair, but not that hair.
No, not that.
He definitely does not have this hair.
No, not that hair.
Unless it's in a drawer somewhere, which honestly it might be. I'm not sure. I'm not saying I don't believe you, but
it's with his 300 t-shirts somewhere in that closet.
I guarantee you, if that were a toupee, I would not only would I own up to it, I'd go in there and get it and bring it out here.
You'd just be wearing it all the time.
Yeah, let everybody see it.
It would have never left your head since 1968.
I was gonna say, or he could sit it in his lap and pet it like a cat.
Weird, but I like where you're going.
Thank you.
Okay.
Pet your little hair working.
Tonight Show joke or something like that.
No, I just was thinking about what was I thinking about? The bad guy from Austin Powers, how he just sits there and like,
Mr.
pets his
Bigglesworth.
cat. Thank you.
And Dr. Evil. Yeah.
Wasn't he a naked cat? Or
Yeah.
hairless?
One of those
Naked?
weird ones.
Hairless cat.
Yeah, the hairless cat.
Oh well,
Not
I
naked
screwed
cat.
up then,
All cats are
guys.
naked.
My bad.
Thank you. You're right. Hairless is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Naked mole rat.
Impossible.
Thank you.
So when's our next storm going to be? Is it going to be like this for?
Yeah.
For
How many false
ad
falls can we
infinitum?
take?
So there are signs of a pattern change closer to Halloween, which isn't very far away, right? It's what, 1 week?
Yeah.
1 week and a day. But the next 7 days look just like this, somewhere in that ballpark.
It's in the 80s at least.
Yeah. You know, the normal high, though, is like in the low 70s by the end of the month. So it's interesting to see 90 when the normal high is 75. That's a pretty big discrepancy. This is kind of our best time of the year, typically.
Yeah.
Supposed to be.
And we're kind of wasting it.
I know.
It's
State fair was balls hot. Just
it was
everything.
It was exactly that hot.
Are we?
Does that mean our winter's going to be hot or is it
Imagine-
going to be cold?
See, another thing. So we're going into La Nina, and what that typically means for North Texas is drier and warmer than normal.
Oh, fun.
So yeah, we're transitioning to La Nina right now. It'll be a week La Nina, and the one thing everyone's going to ask that, especially when we talk about this tonight on WFAA, is, well, does that mean we're not going to see snow and ice? We may. Just if it's warmer than normal for those 3 months, there can always be dips, where you have a little bit of snow or ice. But overall,
I'm okay with no ice, but yeah, I don't want it to be 70 on Christmas and stuff like that.
That's
Like
always crappy.
WTF, Jesse.
I know. WTF.
I mean, technically, we're like Florida at that point in time.
Right.
Snowbirds like to come here and hang out. Like, not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, if you remember, 2 or 3 Christmases ago, it was the warmest Christmas on record, and it was like 82 or 83.
Yeah, and that was the exact same year that I did the coldest bowl game in the world, and it was
really?
miserable. It was like -9, and it was terrible.
Whoa.
The Armed Forces Bowl in 2022 was the worst.
And who knew?
It was so damn cold.
Where do they play that at?
TCU.
Oh.
Here.
Oh,
Who would have thought Texas would have the coldest bowl game ever? Because then I remember,
Well,
because a couple days later it was great.
I remember a few Cotton Bowl games. Have not exactly been a day at Marineland.
Yeah. There was
Yeah.
literally snow. One of the coaches on Baylor's sideline was not wearing a jacket, and he had like ice forming on his beard.
Jeez.
See, he was trying to show what a tough guy he is.
Yeah, well,
Very manly.
I just sat there thinking you're a dumbass.
That too.
Yeah.
But
Then he died.
didn't we have a really cold
Then he died.
Cotton Bowl
Hypothermia.
game with Notre Dame in it one year, where like a big ice storm that nobody saw coming came the night before?
I cannot answer that
And-
question.
The weather guys
Let's
never
see,
get it right, so I'm not
1979 Cotton
surprised.
Bowl, maybe?
was
If that's what you're thinking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's why none of us remember.
Way before I was born.
well, I was around.
Well,
Who was
Michael.
in that? Does it say?
Hell, I don't know. But apparently it was popular. It was called the Chicken Soup Game.
Wow.
Let's see. The Notre Dame against Houston.
Look at you, Mike.
Yeah.
Quarterback Joe Montana, who had the flu, rallied Notre Dame to victory in the second half after eating a bowl of chicken soup.
That's right.
Ooh.
The great Joe Montana.
Interesting.
Up on the wall over here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, way up.
From exactly that game.
That's interesting.
He had better games than that later on in his career.
He
Yeah.
played for. Sorry for this. Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
He went to college at
I
Notre
appreciate
Dame.
the
My
question because I was sitting here for a second thinking, oh, I don't know.
I got it.
Thank you. I tried.
Well, all these questions could, if anybody wanted to, lead us into what we had planned here today.
Oh,
Could
I
it
got to get
not?
that set up, so y'all got to give me a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to give you a minute?
You got to give me just a couple minutes so y'all can keep
maybe
talking.
we can maybe take a short little break. And,
I only have a minute
kind
for
of
break, though, boys
Reconnoiter
and
and
girls.
get things ready. But
then we're gonna play Jeopardy with Jesse.
I'm excited. Jeopardy.
Break.
I like it.
I got to figure out how to go to what kind of
All
break
right,
we
we'll
want
be right
here.
back.
Okay.
have we broken?
No.
Okay.
And now we'll be right back. Right about now. And here we go.
There we
Right
go.
now. The
Hey,
Beatles.
boys.
You hear the Beatles. And
We're
then-
back.
Oh, we are. Go. Okay.
I mean, y'all can talk about the Beatles real quick.
Yeah, we were just talking about how Ringo, I just recently discovered what an underrated, creative drummer. Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I tend to think of him as the guy who revolutionized it because he did.
Yeah.
I mean, he is the guy who taught us how to play what became and has become and still is rock and roll drums, you know?
Yep.
I mean, nobody played like he did when he first came onto the scene. Yep. And you can say what you want to about him. People say he had no technique. People say he was just a banger. I disagree with both of those things. He did have technique. He had his own technique, but he was not just a banger.
No, he wasn't.
I love that we can have Jesse in and talk music.
I love music. I could talk about music all day.
Oh, good, because
Second
you're
to
about
weather,
to play
first
Music
to weather
Jeopardy.
even. That's perfect. But that Ringo, I saw this comparison, and I can't remember the. Oh, I do remember all of a sudden. It was the "Don't Let Me Down."
Yeah.
It showed like what Ringo could have done as like a standard rock drummer, and then what he did, and then you listen to his fills and his grooves. Tasty.
Oh,
so
the best.
Tasty.
The best.
Underrated.
Thank you for invoking fills and grooves in the thing today. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. It's just he deserves the credit.
See, this is a very enlightened fellow we have here today.
And a lighter fellow,
Yes,
as we've learned.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Down 30 pounds.
Hell yeah.
All right.
That a
Since last
boy.
time I saw you. Yeah.
All right. That's
Working on it.
excellent, man.
What's that?
You teach us that trick?
Yeah. Just hardcore drugs really got me
Hell yeah.
down.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Drugs.
That's up.
I can do that.
You know, I say that as a
which
joke.
alley? Which alley are you going to buy?
Just off Harry Hines, I can show you.
Okay.
There's plenty off Harry Hines, y'all.
Yeah. No,
That's where all the fun is.
Yeah.
True.
I've been told.
And so I've heard.
Allegedly.
Perhaps.
So
You
they
can't prove
say.
anything.
They say.
Right.
Who's they?
Them.
You?
Yeah.
No, them. Not me, them.
Those folks.
Yeah.
Those guys?
Yeah.
You know.
You know.
Okay, my friends.
Are we ready to play some Music Jeopardy?
We are going to play Music Jeopardy. Okay. But anyways, we're going to play Jeopardy.
Okay.
It's Music Jeopardy. We're going to play exactly like they would normally play. Where you guys have 1 through whatever it is, or it's like 100 through 500. Mm-hmm. Groovy or Becca, can somebody help me keep score on this?
Oh.
There we go.
As you can
Aha!
tell, it's very well planned.
We're
out.
recording now.
Hey.
Hey, you
Whoa.
watch your mouth.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna play normally. So the categories are: finish the lyrics, name the song, guess the genre, name the artist, and instruments. I'm sorry that I am in the way of name the artist and instruments,
Oh, it's all good.
but we will do our best. So, how does Jeopardy start? How do I do this for the first one?
Remember, you do always answer in the form of a question.
Yes,
yeah.
always
Yes,
answer in the
yes.
form of a question.
Now let's play some Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Okay, but how do we get the first question going? Or who does the first one?
Oh, so the current champion.
Mike.
Actually, the current champion is Jesse.
Yes, I believe Jesse goes
Okay.
first.
Okay.
Jesse,
Yes.
you go first.
You
Jesse,
say
you
so.
choose first.
All right. I'm going to do finish the lyrics for 100, please.
Finish the lyrics. This is gonna be the best day of my Michael.
Life. What is life?
Ding 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 ding.
When are we allowed? Here's a question too. When are we allowed to buzz in? After the question is finished, right?
After the question is finished.
Got it.
we will
Okay.
do
I just
that.
wanted to make sure.
Okay.
Okay.
But Shoopy didn't say live.
You know what, boys? The fact he said life, I'm in on it. Let's go.
Good job.
Okay.
Let's do Guess the genre for 500.
Whoa.
Oh, big money.
Guess the genre from this clip.
Wow. Did he ring in ever? What is EDM or dubstep?
No.
Oh.
It's back to Jesse. Okay.
Back to me.
There we go.
I'll buzz in lightly next time.
I'm
Need
buzzing
more
lightly.
cowbell.
There we
Not
go.
that much.
Okay.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
Or I'm going to go with finish the lyrics for 400.
Finish the lyrics for 400. Finish the lyrics. So wake me up, blank, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. Groovy.
What is When It's Over?
Let's see. When it's all over.
Yeah.
The only person on the board right now with anything is Michael. We're not playing this like real Jeopardy, y'all. Too bad, so sad. I'm gonna give the four.
Ah, hell.
You missed a whole word. Sorry.
No, I did too.
So who goes? Who gives?
Chill out, Yvonne.
He didn't.
But he missed a word.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shoopy, you missed
Fine.
We're back to Jesse.
Okay, let's go finish the lyrics 500.
Finish the lyrics. So you wanna play with blank, boy? You should know what you're falling for, baby. Do you dare to do this? Groovy.
What is Soldier?
Magic. Because I'm coming at you like a dark horse.
You were so close.
Worth a try. I've never heard whatever that song is.
That's Katy Perry.
So
Fair
you
enough.
wanna play with magic?
Oh, Dark. Yeah, damn it.
Dark Horse.
All right.
Okay, we're back to Jesse.
All right. Finish the lyrics 300, please.
I think Jesse just likes us trying to figure out what these lyrics are.
Soldier Boy.
You get the best of both worlds, chilling out, take it slow, then you rock out the show. You get the best of both worlds, mix it all together. This is Miley Cyrus, y'all.
Oh.
This is Hannah Montana.
Oh.
This is Hannah Montana. You get the best of both worlds, chilling out, take it slow, then you rock out the show.
Mix it all together.
Time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what, Jesse? I'm going to give you that one. What do you think it is?
Mix it all together. And you know you get the best of both worlds?
Question.
Oh, what is it? You know you get the best of both worlds?
Yes.
I mean, it's close.
He is correct. And you know what? I'll take it because we got to get somebody with the right answer.
Ah, man. Pity points.
Fair.
Pity points are the best points. 300.
Finish the lyrics 200, please.
Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. Jesse.
Cold. What is cold never bothered me anyway?
Nice.
Ding, 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 ding.
Thank you.
That is from Frozen, my friends.
All right. Let's do, you know what? Let's do instruments for 500.
Instruments for 500. Let's see. We've got to go to this YouTube video once again. The video's unavailable.
No.
What? Well, that's bullshit.
I guess we have to skip that one.
Give me. You can't answer this one. Give me an instrument for them.
Oh.
Sir DJ. What is that instrument?
Let's hear it again.
Is it a cl-
That's an instrument?
Yes, technically.
Sounds like a clown car.
What is a bike horn? Air horn?
No.
Okay. Negative points.
Poor Groovesy.
I tried.
He got drug into here too.
That was the Bubble-matic trumpet.
It was a what?
Bubble-matic trumpet.
Ah, of course.
The toy.
Well, I think we need to take instruments out of this. So name that artist, guess that genre, and name that song.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, is it me?
Yes, it's you.
Let's do.
I don't know.
Let's do name the artist 300.
This artist in a Disney show pretended to be someone else so she would not be recognized. Ooh, that was close. Okay, Jesse.
So,
Fine.
Who is Hannah Montana?
Who is Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana?
Oh, sorry. Name the artist 200. My bad.
This artist is usually really happy.
Damn.
Who is Pharrell?
Pharrell.
All right, let's go. It's 400 available. I think it is.
Yes, on Name That Artist.
Yeah.
This artist would catch a grenade for you.
Is that me?
I'm going with groups.
Yeah. Who is Bruno Mars?
Poor Michael. I picked the wrong musical Jeopardy for him.
There's got to be a good one in there, too.
Okay. 400. Groovy.
What?
It's your turn.
Name the artist for 500.
Name the artist for 500.
Okay.
Ooh, who plays this song? Hold on. Let me make sure everybody's cameras are right and everything else is good. I don't know how the heck this works, but we'll make it.
No.
It gave the name of the artist.
Who is the worst band in the world?
I'm so upset about
Mike
this.
knows this one.
Well,
We don't need to hear them.
No, I wouldn't have known it. I only knew it because it showed it up there.
If only Jeopardy were just like that. Think of all the
you
money
know
we
what?
could
I've decided Michael gets those points.
No, don't give them to me. I did not earn them.
He's very strict on his Jeopardy.
Okay.
So are we down to 2 categories now?
No, we still have. Okay, so we have 100 and name that artist, guess that genre, name that song, and I guess if we want to try instruments again, we always can.
Is it shoot me
It's
now?
on you.
Me?
Yeah.
All right. Name the artist for 100.
Name the artist. This artist was dating Selena Gomez.
Who is Justin Bieber?
Ah.
Justin Bieber.
Okay, all right. I hate myself.
But isn't he only one of many?
That's right.
I mean, he's the most well known.
Wikipedia pops up at that point.
I don't think she's ever really dated anybody else.
I think she's currently dating Benny Blanco.
I thought that was Demi Lovato. Oh. Well, see. Selena Gomez? No.
Not sure.
Okay, Jesse.
Name the song 500.
Guess the song based off of this hint. In this song, the artist is celebrating her 22nd birthday. Groovy.
Who is Taylor Swift? Yay. I hate
job.
myself.
Yeah.
Groovy.
It's amazing what you'll
What?
do for. Go
It's your
ahead.
turn.
Guess the genre 100. If we want to try that.
Back to YouTube videos. You know what? Hold on, guys. We're gonna.
This should be an adventure.
You know what, Michael? I tried to do something fun today. I did not succeed.
You've done remarkably. You have done remarkably.
Oh, thank you, Grooves. It better not have the. Ah!
Oh.
You know
Who is Samsung?
what? Who is Samsung?
That is correct.
Oh.
Well, this is stupid. Does it name that artist? Go ahead, Grooves.
What is pop?
Pop!
Hey.
With an exclamation point. Pop!
Name that song 100.
Oh, sorry.
Chill out.
Darn it.
This song says the word baby way too many times. Yes, Groovy.
What is Baby by Justin Bieber?
No.
I said it before it popped up.
Yeah, you said it before it popped up. He said baby, so it worked.
That was a close one. Name the song for 200.
Guess the song based off this hint. In this song, a certain character just wants to build stuff in the snow. Hint, it's a Disney movie you will all know. Okay, groups.
What
what's up?
is Let It Go by blah, blah, blah?
That is not correct. So, yes, Jesse.
Oh, crap.
Hawilla.
What is Do You Want to Build a
Yeah.
Snowman? But in the Frozen, yeah.
Yes.
Kristen Bell?
Kristen Bell and yeah.
I think is who it is.
No, it's
Or
not
was-
Olaf.
It's Olaf that's the snow.
That is the snowman. Yeah. No. He sings the summer song. Okay.
All right, what's our score?
Jesse just got 200. So Jesse is in the lead with 1,300. I'm going to have to do this now. Grooves is in second place with 1,100. And Mike is in third place with 100.
Come on, man.
So now it's Jesse.
Let's go, Jesse.
Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, Frozen. These aren't
You
ringing
know,
bells.
I thought this might give me a little bit more like.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought this might give me a little more past stuff, but it didn't.
No idea how much I hate that movie. So
Frozen?
yes.
We have to watch a lot at our house.
Okay, Jesse.
Name the song 300.
The song is based off of this hint. The song is mostly in a different language, and there is a dance for it. Think, hey.
Is it Psy? Gangnam Style?
Hey, sexy lady. There you go.
Yes.
Hey, sexy lady.
I was thinking my
Wow.
Okay, Jesse.
400. Name that song. The song. Quest.
I guess. This song requires you to have a horn and like space. I don't know this one either.
Say this.
This song requires you to have a horn and like space. Yes,
Got it
Ruby.
wrong. What is 2001 Space Odyssey?
I'm going to say no on that one.
Requires you to have a horn and like space.
Any other guesses?
Any other?
Not here.
Space unicorn.
Okay.
I don't
was
know what that
thinking,
is.
Like a Hong Kong horn.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, so we've got guess that genre 200, 300, 400 instruments. 100 or 200, 300, 400, 500, but if they make me go to YouTube videos, it'll
Got
be
it.
Groovy giving us one.
Genre 200, please.
Okay. Another YouTube video.
Okay.
And we gotta watch the commercial. Who is The Rock?
We got to get YouTube Premium up in here. Oh.
I mean, it does still.
Wait, is it genre? Or,
Yeah, genre.
What is rap?
What is rap?
Yeah.
Rap.
God.
Okay, Groovy.
We should do a Beatles Jeopardy.
Ooh, I'll look
we
for that
should.
one next time.
Yeah. Guess the genre.
Michael,
300.
sweep the floor with Beatles.
Name the genre.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Uh-oh.
Okay, AC/DC. It's
What is rock? Oh yeah. Oh, Mike's got Mike.
yeah, Mike.
What is heavy metal?
Oh, shoot.
It's rock and roll.
It gave it to you. It was.
Oh, shoopy.
Y'all, I picked the wrong thing for Mike. I'm sorry.
There may be.
That's okay.
There's a lot of this stuff I'm not very familiar with.
Okay.
It's okay, shoopy.
Who's guessing here?
Hell, I don't know.
Let's finish.
Who got the last
The
right one?
last correct answer was Jesse.
Okay, we'll finish the category, please.
You know, all of our stupid people
Spoken like
watching
a true
this.
Jeopardy fan.
Brooks and Dunn's
That's
Boot
right.
Scoot and Boogie. Okay, Groovy.
What is country?
Oh, I'd have given that to Mike. I can't believe it.
Did I get in there first?
Yes, you did.
Oh, you did?
Yes, you did.
I thought he got in first.
We'll give it to
No,
you.
I did.
Okay, Shoopy.
What is country?
Yay.
Other Shuby. She's like Shuby.
Shoopy. Let's see.
Sorry, Bruce. We took it.
It's okay.
It is country.
All right. All right.
Okay, so we have instruments if we want to try them.
We could try it.
We can try. Okay, we'll try.
We gotta finish the game.
Oh, there you go.
This instrument has keys.
Good. Mike.
We're going. Yes.
What is a piano?
Perfect.
Piano.
Nice.
We've got 300, 400, and 500 left on instruments.
So,
which one would you like?
Instruments for 500.
Whoa.
Ah!
What happened?
Video unavailable. Groovy, give me an instrument. Jesse Hawilla.
What is a slide whistle?
Wait, hold on. I gotta. That was 5.
Groobs, this may be your time to shine.
I was gonna say,
Violet.
see how this
Oh, I thought that was the answer to that question. We just-
No.
That was a weird
Okay.
violin.
Oh, believe me, he's
You've
shining
got
all
300 and 400, Jesse Hawilla.
400, please.
Groovy, give me something.
All right. I think I got one.
Poor Grooves, he pretty much is not playing at this point in time.
Ooh.
It's an older type of instrument.
He's
Pretty
just
much
being
out
the
of
devil right
circulation.
now.
Darn right. What is 400?
Michael.
What is a lute?
No.
Jesse Hawilla.
Sounds like a woodwind of some kind.
Ignore the drum.
What is a sitar? I know it's
No. A hurdy-gurdy.
Of course.
What?
Come on. Come on.
What the hell?
A hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah.
He's just because he's not getting the points. He wants to make sure y'all don't get them
I don't
either.
want to get them either.
He said
Yeah,
it's the old
This
hurdy-gurdy.
is why he's the devil.
He is the devil.
What does that even look like?
Hurdy-gurdy.
Do a search. It's fun.
I'll do that in a minute. Okay, 300 is left.
All right.
All right.
This instrument has 6 strings and is made of wood.
Oh.
Michael.
What is a guitar?
What is a guitar? Woo! Becca, what are our totals while we come up with their last answer? The last question.
Jesse is at 2,100. Grooves is at 1,300, and Mike is now at 1,000.
He rocked him in right at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me think of a good question. Let me find a good question. Or how about, hey, Becca, you got a good question for me?
Let me Google the final Jeopardy question for you really quick.
Our final Jeopardy question.
Okay, everybody has to wager. Get your wagers in.
Okay. Do we write them down or?
We'll figure it out. You know,
Let me
this is
ask you
what
this.
this is what happens when Ashley comes up with a game.
Well,
Do you have a question, apparently?
let me ask you this. One thing I've been told,
The poor
and I don't
people
know if it's
watching
true or
this
not,
stream
is up to you to
are
confirm or deny
so
that you are
annoyed.
addicted to radishes.
I never want the context
Becca,
behind
should we
that
do a
because that's
president
just so
question?
good. I don't.
A president
I'm not sure there
question?
is
I
context.
don't want the context because it's so good.
I don't even remember who we asked that to.
The poor people watching this stream are just like, this is a hot freaking mess today.
And we are all sober, I think.
Speak for
Jesse.
yourself.
I can't promise.
I got to go to work after this. I am not sober.
Speak for yourself.
Hang on a second.
Seriously, the people watching this are like, ooh.
There's a lot happening.
I promise I will edit this, everybody. I
Good luck.
promise.
Yeah, if we don't hear from Ashley for a few days, it'll be because she's editing this down.
Yvonne's over here like, what the fuck did I get myself
yeah,
into?
what a great day to train.
Yeah.
I thought she had this shit running okay.
A horse?
How many random
Well,
drops
should be edify us with drops.
can she be getting?
You got a lot
If
of
you ever break down on the freeway in your car or have a wreck, please, if you have to get out of your car, and sometimes it's pretty important
Jesse
to
has
do,
no clue what this is.
step over the guardrail, Step over the concrete wall. Get out of the way of any traffic because they will run over you.
Who's that?
You'll find out.
Final
I'm
Jeopardy
Doyle
question.
King. I'm Doyle King. I'm Doyle King.
Oh.
God, we've had some fun up here.
I'm just going to screw with all of you.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
It's going to be Name This Song.
Okay.
Do you want me to get... No, because
Well,
you have to...
yeah, I'm kinda
you have
playing.
to play Final Jeopardy. So everybody has to make their wagers.
Make
Shall
your
we just-
wagers,
shall we
boys.
shall we just... You're going
Just
all
all
I'm
in?
all in, baby.
Yeah. I'm
Everybody's
all
all in.
I'm all in.
Everybody all in?
Yeah.
So everybody's
Everyb-
wagering all of it?
Yeah. We're
Wait,
all
so
in
y'all,
like
wait,
Jerry.
do we need to
All
give them
right.
paper to write down their final answer real quick? Because they all have to give their final answer.
It's true.
Oh.
They could also just announce it.
What if we
Yeah,
just
but
email
here's the
you?
thing though, is like one of them will change their answer. Because that's what I would do if everybody just did it at the same time.
Grooves would do that. I know it.
And then
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who needs a pen?
I've got one.
I do not.
I can type mine here.
Oh, balls.
You know, when the
Save
live
the
stream
queen.
goes down, y'all. Here's
just right over here.
Oh, okay, that works.
a pen. Oh, all right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All
What
right,
was that?
I'm ready.
Let's rock.
Okay.
So,
Becca's gonna play it because I don't have it. I don't. This person does not know.
Now, give us whatever you want.
And then we're gonna get a bunch of blank stares like we just got, and y'all are all gonna lose.
Excuse you.
The random shit
I just
we
like-
do here today.
I like to imagine like your future, like a resume in the future. You're like, so tell me about your responsibilities. Well, you know, I hit the fart noise when it was like fun, inappropriate.
pretty much all I've done for 22 years, Jesse. Can build a pretty good resume with it.
Damn
apparently.
right you have. Damn right you have. No one presses that fart noise better than you.
Damn
He's
right.
formed a career based on that.
And not many people can say that.
Probably for the best, too.
God bless you. That's awesome.
He really has, Jesse.
He really has. God is good.
Unlike Jose Lima.
God, dude, bro. Who do you like? Come on. Who's your favorite team?
You'll never know.
Cowboys?
I love the Rangers.
You love the Rangers?
They've
God, I
hurt me
wish I
for
knew
too
more
long
about
for it to really
baseball.
matter anymore.
Okay.
Got a World
ready?
Series. I win.
Yes, let's do
Okay.
this.
All right. Now, what are we guessing here? Song title?
Song title or artist. I'll give you a, if
Ooh.
you can get out
Okay.
there.
Everybody's all in, right?
Oh, yeah.
Of course. Like Jerry. Uh-oh.
Mike knows this song. This is Tom Petty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tom Petty, isn't it?
It's Tom Petty.
I didn't have an answer.
It's okay, yo.
You know what?
Jesse's gonna lose because we went straight Tom Petty.
Okay.
Is everybody ready?
Gotta be.
I guess.
Okay, we're gonna start with Groovy.
I wrote, this song sucks.
Get it.
Here.
And Jesse.
And how much did you wager?
Everything, Shoopy.
All right.
Yeah.
I just went with Redneck Girl.
Fair.
Okay. Fair.
Good.
Michael?
That would be.
Do we have to have artists too?
No, either. I'll take either.
Okay, and that is Redneck Girl by the Bellamy Brothers.
You're both correct.
Ooh.
Incorrect.
Oh.
He's
Yeah.
double correct.
That he gets
But
twice
you
the
were
points.
Also correct.
No, but that's twice the points. He knew more. Because everyone thought it was Tom. Is it Tom Petty?
I thought it was Tom Petty.
I was like, there's no way that's Tom Petty.
No, that's the Bellamy Brothers.
But I did
Well-
feel bad starting to write This Song Sucks when they were like, oh, yeah, it's Tom Petty. I'm like, oh. Shoopy's going to hate me.
Because I've heard it covered much better.
Yeah.
That's why.
I don't have my pen. But okay, well, so do we not give you? Are we giving it? You said give him double points.
I want him to have double
You
points.
want him to have double points.
I'm the guest here, and I want him to have double points.
Oh, wow.
Grooves,
Nice.
unfortunately, bet it all. He was incorrect. That
Eh.
was a big.
I mean, I was correct.
Yeah. But at what cost?
Jesse was correct. He was all in at 2,100, so he now has 4,200.
Mm-hmm.
Mike was correct and got double points for being correct and correct, both artist and song. And he has 3,000 points.
And that's why I gave him double. Because I knew I would look like a hero and still win.
But it is amazing.
Yes, you look like a benevolent hero, and you still won.
And I still win.
God.
But it really is amazing. Shoopy always finds a way to win game shows and quizzes that we do. Going back to my time at the ticket with him, to the freak to here, he'll be trailing for most of the game. And then all of a sudden, like, it's either like a Final Jeopardy type thing, or he just goes on this weird hot streak. But it's like always when all the points matter the most and all that. Shoopy knows how to turn it on when the lights
That's
get
like
bright.
free fall.
That's right.
All of a sudden, he
And don't you
randomly
forget
won
that.
a game, and I was like,
Right.
how the heck did that happen?
Yeah.
Amazing.
He's like one of the
Well, you
first
went
ones
home first
done.
on the first
Yeah.
one.
He just wanted to get the hell out of here. It was like every single ounce of his brain power was like, I am not staying here.
And then he hung around anyway because he didn't
Right.
want to leave.
He's
Everybody
like,
else
yeah, I've only been here for like 30 minutes.
Okay, Mike,
Congrats.
close us the heck out.
Please.
It's quite an extravaganza. Jesse, you were awesome. You
We
killed
love
it
you.
in here once again,
I love
man.
y'all. Thanks for having me.
Love you too, man. That is your Dark Companion. If you would like to subscribe, hit Patreon, do that. We would definitely appreciate it. So until next time, keep a cool tool.
Oh,
I beg your pardon?
you heard.
In this heat?
Is it because I'm wearing a Tool shirt? Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go take my pants off.
Your Dark Companion is a Stolen Water Media presentation.